Hello, students, and welcome back to Diksha's Learning World. I hope you all are safe and secure at your places. I am Diksha Kesarwani, your English teacher, and today we'll discuss another topic, that is articles. Now, first thing which we have to discuss over here is that what is article? So, the definition of article is that an article is a word used to modify a noun. What is article? Article is a word which is used to modify a noun, which is a person, place, object, or idea. Okay, so in general sense, you can understand that articles refer to a person, place, object, or idea. Okay, so this was the definition of articles, and articles are generally used before a noun, and that is why it refers to a person, place, object, or idea. So articles are of two kinds. First one is your indefinite article and second one is your definite article. So first we will look at what is indefinite article. Now with this word indefinite, we can understand that indefinite articles are articles which are indefinite. Indefinite means which does not refer to particular person, place, or thing, which is not fixed. It is indefinite. Okay, so there are two indefinite articles. First one is a and second one is an. Okay, so a and an are indefinite articles because they do not point out any definite or particular person or thing. So what is important over here? That indefinite articles do not point out any definite or particular person or thing. Okay, now second thing which you have to remember about indefinite article is the articles a and an are used before indefinite persons or things spoken of. For example, this is a boy. This is a boy. So over here we are referring to boy. This is noun, right? And before noun we are using what? Article a. Okay. So we are talking about what? We are not talking about any definite boy. We are not talking about any, you can say, particular person, particular boy. Okay. In general we are talking. He is an old man. So over here he is an old man. This is what? This is your indefinite article. An is your indefinite article which is referring to an old man. It can be anyone. Okay, now next thing which you have to see is definite article. What is definite article? Now the is a definite article because it points out some definite or particular person or thing. Now the is used in definite article. Okay, and a and an are used in indefinite articles. Now the is definite article because it points out some definite or particular person or thing. Okay, so over here we are talking about particular person or thing. The is a definite article because it normally points out some particular person or thing. For example, the old man walking in the field is the village head. So over here we are not talking about any old man. We are talking about the old man who is walking in the field and he is the village head. So over here we are talking about a particular old man. Okay, therefore we have to use over here what? We have to use the as an article. Okay, next example is the elephant we saw in the circus could not do many things. So over here again we are not talking about any elephant. We are talking about a particular elephant we saw in the circus who could do many things. So over here we have to use which article? We have to use definite article, that is the. I hope this much is clear to everyone. Now let's see uses of indefinite article, that is a and an. Okay, the first rule says that a and an means one. This we obviously know, that if I am saying that please give me a glass of water, so over here a glass of water, a over here represents what? A over here means that I am talking about that I want one glass of water. So in itself a represent what? One. Okay, so they are used before a singular countable noun. Again what you have to understand over here, that they are used before singular countable nouns. Singular countable noun like what? For example, like boy, girl. Okay, so these are what? These are your singular countable nouns. You can count one boy, two boy, three boy, four boy, one girl, two girl, three girl, four girl, like this. Okay, so a and an means one, and they are used before singular countable nouns. For example, like an airplane, we are talking about one airplane. Okay, a lion, a lady, and moreover, as we all know that over here we have used this, the word airplane is starting with the letter a. Okay, it is starting with the letter a, right? So over here we have to use what? An, because whenever we hear any word which is starting with the letter a, e, I, o, u, that is vowel. So we have to use what? We have to use an over there. And the words which are starting with the letter consonant, we have to use a. Okay, so I hope rule 1 is clear to everyone. Now let's see rule 2. What rule 2 says? An is used before a word beginning with a vowel sound. I have told you this earlier only. Like for example, an ass, it is starting with a. Okay, an elephant, e. An orange, o. An umbrella, u. An ink pot, I. So that what you have to understand over here. I hope rule 1 and rule 2 is clear to everyone. Now let's look at rule 3. What rule 3 says? Rule 3 says that we have to use a and an before a noun which is an example of a class of thing. Now class of thing over here means what? Class of thing over here means that we are referring, or we are talking about something which is in common. For example, a flower brings a smile to the face. So over here, if I am talking about this noun flower, so this flower can be a general class of thing. It can be any flower, right? For example, rose, lily, jasmine, right, orchid. So that what you have to understand, that we use a and an before a noun which is an example of a class of thing. Okay, now let's see rule 4. What rule 4 says? Rule 4 says that a and an is used to express quantity and before units of a price, speed, ratio, weight, numbers. So you have to learn these terms, that it is used before units, first thing, price, speed, ratio, weight, numbers. Okay, for example, basmati rice is rupees 75 a kilo. A kilo over here, a kilo means what? We are talking about 1 kg of rice. We are talking about 1 kg of rice. Okay, so whenever there will be any unit, price, speed, ratio, weight or number, we have to use a or an. Let's see another example. Like for example, a lot of work. So generally students do one mistake. They write a lot like this. They join both the words a and lot. That is wrong. Generally it is written like this, a lot. There's a space between these two words. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. So a lot of work. Okay, 100 rupees note. Again we are expressing what? We are expressing quantity. An 8-year-old child, a little help, a billion, an era. So over here you have to use what? A and an. I hope this rule is also clear to everyone. Now let's see rule 5. What rule 5 says? Rule 5 says that whenever we have to express frequency means number of times an event has occurred. Frequency means what? Number of times an event has occurred. Okay, so that what you have to understand. So for example, I visit my parents twice a week. So over here, twice a week, it is representing what? It is representing frequency. How many times? Twice a week. So over here we are using what? Article a. Okay, now let's see another rule. Rule 6. What rule 6 says? Rule 6 says that in certain exclamatory expressions, whenever we are talking about any exclamatory expression, so over there I have told you that exclamatory sentence, they generally begin with which word? How or what, right? How or what. So whenever any exclamatory expression is starting with the word what, so we have to use over here a or an. For example, what a nice brook, what a beautiful day. So a nice, a beautiful. What an exciting film it was, an exciting. What exciting film it was, it will be a wrong statement. what an exciting film it was. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. Now let us look at rule number 7. What rule 7 says? Rule 7 says that before names of professions, nationalities and religion. So we have to use a or an before names of professions, nationalities and religions. For example, he is an engineer. So an engineer, we are talking about a profession, that is engineer. He is an engineer. Rahul is a doctor. Rahul is a doctor. Again, we are talking about a profession, that he is a doctor. Rahul is a doctor. So we have to use a or an before names of professions, nationalities and religions. Okay. Now this, everybody knows this, that how many alphabets are there? There are 26 alphabets, right? Like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, right? And how many consonants are there? There are 21 consonants, right? And how many vowels are there? There are 5 vowels, right? Like A, E, I, O, U. And generally we are taught since class first only that whenever we will see a consonant word, so over there we have to use what? A. Okay. And whenever we see a vowel, any word which is starting with the letter vowel, we have to use what? An, right? So this is a general, you can say, traditional rule which we are following since class 1. So why I have written this? Means you all might be thinking that why ma'am has written like this. Already we know this. So there is a reason for why I have written this, and we will see this. Now we will talk about exceptions. Now what are exceptions? Exceptions are, you can say, exceptions are something which do not go by the rule or do not go by the law. Okay, means which do not agree to the rule. Okay, so that what exception means. So we will look at certain expressions at this exceptions where we have to use what? A and an. Okay, so rule 8, this is really very important rule. Okay, this is really very important. If you want, you can write it in your rough copy. Rule 8 says that a is used before a countable singular noun beginning with a vowel but does not have a vowel sound. For example, a university. So over here you might be saying that ma'am, university, it is starting with the letter U, that is a vowel, so obviously we have to use what? We have to use an over there. Why we are using a over here? Why we are using a? So the answer to this question is that when you are pronouncing the word university, the sound is coming of U. The sound is coming of U. You have to hear the sound properly. The sound is coming of U. So and U is what? Y is U, what? Y is a consonant. So obviously you have to use which article? You have to use article a over there. Okay. Next is a European. Again, which sound is coming? Y sound is coming. European, yo, yeah, Y sound is coming, right? Y sound is coming. So you have to use what? A over there, right? Next one is a 1 rupee note. A 1 rupee note. Generally, what students make mistake, they immediately see, okay, O is used over here. So we will use what? We will use an over there, and 1 rupee note, but that would be wrong. Okay, you have to hear the sound, that is 1 rupee note. 1, wa, W sound is coming. Okay, so you have to use what? You have to use a over there. Next example is a eucalyptus tree. Again, U sound is coming, so we have to use what? We have to use a over there. A universe. Again, U sound is coming, so we have to use a over there. Unicorn. Again, U sound is coming, so we have to use what? A over there. Unicorn, U. Generally students say that ma'am, U sound is this. No, U sound is this. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. Such some more words are there, for example, like uniform, unit, useful things, U. So over there we have to use what? Over here also we have to use a. Okay, I hope this exception is clear to everyone, and again I am saying this is really very important. Okay, now let's move to another rule. What rule 9 says? Rule 9 says that an is also used before a countable singular noun beginning with a consonant that sounds like a vowel. For example, an honest boy. So over here, honest, H, over here H is silent. Over here H is silent. So we are pronouncing it as what? We are pronouncing it as honest. O. So which sound is coming? O sound is coming. Okay, so therefore we have to use which article? We have to use an over here. We don't have to use Okay. Next one, an MP. So which sound is coming? M sound is coming. MP. So we have to use an over there. Okay. Next one is NSP. S, again S, SP, E sound is coming, right? E sound, right? So we have to use an over there. MBBS or MBA. So again M sound is coming, so we have to use an over there. MA. Okay, so you have to use what? An over there. M sound is coming. Some such words are honorable. Now when you are pronouncing honorable, also over there also H is silent. So honorable, O sound is coming, so you have to use what? An honorable person. Ire. Again, it is not, I don't know what you all pronounce, but it is ire. Okay, so again you have to use what? Which article? You have to use an. R, again a R. H is silent, so you have to use an. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. Now there are some more examples, like generally horse, or you can say hut. So over here when you are saying hut over here, so you're not saying at. H is not silent over here, so you have to use which article? You have to use a over here. Okay, again horse, you're not saying horse. H is not silent over here, so you have to use which article? You have to use a over here. So you have to just listen to the pronunciation of the word, you have to listen to the sound, and then you have to use article a or an. Okay, I hope with these examples the exceptions article is clear to everyone, that where you have to use which article, where to use a and where to use an. Okay, so in the next video we'll study about uses of definite article the. Okay, till then what you have to do, keep learning, keep practicing, and in case if you're having any problem or you haven't understood any rule, then you can ask me in the comment section. Okay, and if you like the video, then please share it with your friends also, so that they can also understand the concept behind articles. And please subscribe to my channel. Thank you and all the best.